diamond with a piddling sum of $2 million. That number again, 1-800-STAR-WARS. Call now. Tell them Yoda sent you. Prime opportunity. That's right, an incredible 4,000-carat diamond with a piddling sum of $2 million. That number again, 1-800-STAR-WARS. Call now. Tell them Yoda sent you. Don't miss this amazing once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. That's right, an incredible 4,000-carat diamond with a piddling sum of $2 million. That number again, bottom introductory price of $2 million. The number to call is 1-800-STAR-WARS. Don't miss this amazing once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. This beautiful 4,000-carat diamond can be yours today for the special rock-bottom introductory price of $2 million. The number to call is 1-800... $1 million. That number again, 1-800-STAR-WARS. Call now. Tell them Yoda sent you. This beautiful 4,000-carat diamond can be yours today. That's right, an incredible 4,000-carat diamond with a piddling sum of $2 million. That number again, 1-800-STAR-WARS. Call now. Tell them Yoda sent you. Star Wars. Don't miss this amazing once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. That's right, an incredible 4,000-carat diamond with a piddling sum of $2 million. That number again, 1... for the special rock-bottom introductory price of $2 million. The number to call is 1-800-STAR-WARS. Don't miss this amazing once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. This beautiful 4,000-carat diamond can be yours today for the special rock-bottom introductory price of $2 million. The
I'm thirsty.
I don't think you should drink that. It looks bad for you.
Nonsense. It makes me feel great. Smarter, more aggressive. I feel like I could. Like I could. Like I could. Take on the world.
Look, Hoagie, it's a hamster. Just what I need for dissection lab tomorrow.
I think I need that for the band, Laverne. You know, like we could bite its head off or whatever.
Hands off that hamster.
Friend of yours, Bernard?
He belongs to Weird Ed Edison, and it looks like he's brought us a note. It's from my old friend, Green Tentacle. He says that Purple Tentacle's mutated into an insane genius, and Dr. Fred's going to kill them both. I thought I was free of Dr. Fred and those crazy Edisons forever. But now I know that I must go back to the mansion. Okay, we'll spread out commando style. Laverne, you go secure the area behind those double doors. Hoagie, you take care of upstairs reconnaissance. I'll maintain Command HQ here, in the lobby.
What are we looking for?
We've got to find where Dr. Fred is holding the tentacles.
This better not take too long. I've got an anatomy final tomorrow.
And I've got a show to set up later tonight. If I'm late, I don't get to test the drums.
If I know Dr. Fred, he's got the tentacles tied up in his secret lab. Question is, where's his secret lab? It's from George's Hardware. George says that every American should have a vacuum cleaner in their basement. Looks like a stand for tourist info and ads for local merchants. There's nothing to pick up. Help wanted, lab assistant. Hard-working moronic drone needed to assist genius with experiments. High school diploma, not required. I'm not leaving this motel until I find those tentacles. I'm not leaving this motel until I find those tentacles. A horticultural horror. I can't touch it, it's spiny. It's stuck to the floor. Spearmint, my favorite. It's stuck to the floor. It's permanently attached to the countertop. I think you have to push it. It looks broken, but there's something in the coin return. $1952. Out of order. Looks like Dr. Fred wearing a powdered wig. Handsome in a way, but I'm glad he eventually accepted his hair loss. Boy, the Edisons are a spectacularly ugly family. I don't want to carry those people around in my wallet. Sleek design, all in all, a fine phone. I don't have time for idle chit-chat now. I have work to do. It's a bottle of correctional fluid. Gee, Dr. Fred doesn't have a penny. Wow, it's from my favorite movie. I hope no one's watching. I look so goofy on video. It's signed, "Here's your EPA grant. Keep up the good work. Hi from Mommy." Ronnie, 83. How did that get up there? I can't reach it up there. I can't reach it up there. There's something funny about that clock. Aha! A secret passage. This is all too easy.
I got lost.
Seen any tentacles?
What's a tentacle?
Oh, just something I whipped up in my spare time. Made good pets, actually. Until one of them tried to take over the world. Had to tie the little buggers up in the basement.
Good thing you told us that.
Yeah, Bernard wanted us to set them free.
Thank God you weren't that stupid. Did you say Bernard?
Okay, you're free to go.
Thanks, Bernard.
Yes, thank you, naive human. Now I can finish taking over the world.
Wait!
Oh, yeah. Now I remember. He's incredibly evil, isn't he?
I'll try to talk him out of it.
Well, what possible harm could one insane mutant tentacle do?
Leaping lab rats!
Dr. Fred.
What have you done this time, you meddling milquetoast? Now Purple Tentacle is free to use his evil mutant powers to take over the world and enslave all humanity!
Whoops.
Our only hope now is to turn off my sludge-o-magic machine and prevent the toxic mutagen from entering the river.
Isn't it a little late for that, Doctor?
Of course, that's why I'll have to do it. Yesterday, through the time machine.
This is all your fault, Bernard.
Behold, children, the Chronogon.
Doc, can't you just send Bernard?
No, you must all go to increase the odds that one of you will make it there alive.
Have any people ever been hurt in this thing?
Of course not. This is the first time I've ever tried it on people. Well, I'll be.
Bernard, float over here so I can punch you.
This must be that Woodstock place Mom and Dad are always talking about.
What could it all mean?
I don't know. I don't want to know.
Die. Die.
We may not live to see yesterday.
I'm sure Dr. Fred wouldn't have done this if it weren't safe.
After all, he is a doctor.
It works! I can't believe it! And they said imitation diamond wasn't good enough. Uh-oh. Cheap mail-order jewels.
What happened to Hoagie and Laverne?
I knew I should have bought a real diamond.
Are they alive?
My dials say that the larger specimen landed 200 years in the past, and the other is stuck 200 years in the future.
Well, hurry up and bring them back.
I will, as soon as I get a new diamond. Then all your buddies have to do is plug in their respective chronojons and...
Plug them in? Where is Hoagie going to find an electrical outlet 200 years in the past?
Yes, well, he'll be needing my patented super battery then, won't he? Now, where did I put those patented super battery plans of mine?
Plans? How are we going to get Hoagie plans?
Don't worry me with details, boy. Just help me find the plans. They're in this house somewhere.
Now what am I going to do?
I think I made myself perfectly clear. Step 1, find plans. Step 2, save world. Step 3, get out of my house. Let's get cracking. Maybe I put them upstairs.
There, it's off. But it's too late now. It looks like a generator driven by a treadmill. I think it's designed to run with something, more like a small rodent. To do. It's Dr. Fred's design for a super battery. It's capable of storing up to 1 gigavolt with a charging time of only 0.01 seconds. Wow! I've got the plans.
Quick, we have to flush them to Hoagie.
How did you get over there?
My ingenious super battery design, please.
You really flushed them.
Yes!
Down the toilet.
No, through time! Using the highly sophisticated time flux hydraulic vortex chamber I've installed in each chronogen, you can flush small inanimate objects to each other through time. Flush small inanimate objects to each other through time.
Hello? Dr. Fred, can you hear me? Drat.
Did you hear something?
No, let's see if what's-his-name catches on.
Oh, great. I'm stuck in colonial times, tentacles are taking over the world, and now the toilet's backing up.
Hoagie, come over here. It's your old pal, Dr. Fred.
Dr. Fred, how'd you get in there?
I want you to pick up those plans you see in the chronogen, Hoagie. Bring them to Red Edison. He's my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather. He'll know what to do.
You need the plans to make a super battery so you can plug in your chronogen.
Okay, if you say so, Bernard.
Good boy. Does he have any experience with electronics?
Well, I once saw him take 3,000 volts directly through his head without batting an eye.
Didn't he pass out?
Well, he was already passed out when it happened.
Time for me to save the world, I guess.
So as soon as Hoagie gets that battery working, we're set.
I'm a friend. Your friend in the future needs...
Alive?
Get me out of here! I like trees and everything, but this one has got to go.
It's already closed. Huh. This door appears to be locked.
Those founding fathers are driving me nuts. Flag design changes every 5 minutes. Well, as soon as I'm done with this, I'm making them a flag, ready or not.
It's totally covered with crud. Making it dirtier won't help. I don't wanna. What's up? Don't feel like talking, huh? Vow of silence or something, probably, right? Well, that's cool. Great hat, man. Know where I could get one? Would I need to go to a specialty store? I don't suppose you'd consider parting with yours, would you? Well, let me know if you change your mind. I have something for Red Edison. Do you know where I could find him? Well, nice talking to you, dude. Must have poor circulation. Yo.
Hello?
What's up, you cold?
Cold? I'm freezing.
Why don't you build a fire?
Well, I keep asking Jefferson to build a fire, but he won't. Says he needs the log for posterity and won't part with it.
Who'd want a poster of a log?
I don't get any respect around here. Why, I bet if George I spent the winter in Valley Forge, Washington was cold, we'd get some heat in here.
What are you guys doing in here?
We're writing
We're drafting a constitution for the United States.
Don't say draft, you'll only make me colder.
Wimp.
Well, why don't you put a coat on?
I'm wearing a coat, you nitwit. I've even got this blanket which makes me itch, and I'm still freezing.
Awesome blanket there, dude.
Thank you. It was given to me by my dear old colorblind Aunt Hattie.
Shouldn't you guys be working instead of just sitting there?
Writer's block. We can't think of any amendments or anything, so we put a suggestion box over there. I don't suppose you have any brilliant ideas?
No music in elevators.
No music in what?
How come you sign your name so big?
Astigmatism.
Really? Let me see your palms.
All right. The truth is that a friend once told me that women go crazy over guys with a big signature.
Well, I gotta go, dude. Yo.
Please, let me...
Hey, tall, dark, and spiffy.
Well, how...
Oh, sure, I've heard of you, dude. What's in the can, Tommy?
Thomas. My name is Thomas, and this, my chubby friend, is a time capsule. Filled with remembrances of our time to be revealed 400 years hence.
So, how's the time capsule going?
I'm sorry to say that except for my log, we haven't got a thing.
Could you start a fire, please?
I'd love to oblige you, young man, but I can't. This is the only log, and I'm saving it for posterity.
Dude, is that like the Constitution?
Right now, it's just a constitution, I'm afraid. We hit a slight creative block right after the preamble. That's why we put up a suggestion box over there.
Has anyone ever told you you're a very snappy dresser?
Why, yes. I studied at Virginia Tentacle, where I majored in color theory. I was captain of the varsity cravat team.
Those are impressive credentials, Tom.
Thomas.
How can you let Hancock suffer like that?
A real man is warmed by the fires of his spirit. You should listen to Washington relate his experiences at Valley Forge and take heed.
Dude, I loved your work on the Declaration of Independence.
Ah, thank you. What was your favorite part?
I like the we the people part.
That's not in the Declaration of... Say, that's not bad. Maybe we can use it.
Well, later, dude.
What? What's going to happen later? Sorry, I'm saving it. It's going to be a famous log. Hey, keep your hands off that.
Stolen from the desk of George Washington.
Hey, keep your hands off that.
They don't seem to have gotten too far.
You can look, but don't touch.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Whoa, you're like George Washington.
Very much like him, according to my wife, Mrs. Washington.
My name's Hoagie.
Like the sandwich? How quaint.
Cold enough for you?
Cold? Why, you don't know the meaning of the word. I spent a winter at Valley Forge. Now that was cold. Why, my spit would freeze before it hit the ground.
Cool.
Extremely.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Weren't you
Yes, I expect to be chosen president unanimously. I'm very well connected. Do you think I should be the ecology president or the education president?
I'm a big fan of education.
Really? How surprising.
Is it true about you and the cherry tree?
Oh, yes, it's quite true. Why, I've cut down acres of cherry trees in my day.
Would you give me a demonstration?
I don't see why I should.
I've been thinking about what you said about cherry trees.
Pondering the great truths, eh? Well?
bet you've lost it. You couldn't cut down a tree to save your grandmother.
Lost it, have I? Why, I'd show you a thing or two if there were a cherry tree nearby. But as you can see, there isn't. I only cut down cherry trees. Family tradition, you understand. Cherries only. There's nothing out there but cedar and kumquats.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
I think it's
Freezing. Bald.
excuse me.
Yeah.
Do you
As a matter of fact, I do make use of art.
Where could I get some of those?
They're rather expensive. Mine were custom made for me by my good friend Paul Revere.
Didn't he invent 3D glasses?
I believe you have him confused with someone else.
Wow, what do you brush them with?
I use a toothbrush, much like everyone else, and a bit of wood polish, of course.
Doesn't that taste awful?
Not if you take them out first.
Don't you have a problem with splinters?
I've been to war, boy. No one who's heard the thunder of musket fire, smelled the sulphur from a cannon blast, and felt the fear in the hearts of his comrades is going to be bothered by a little thing like, oh, blast it.
Well, what about dry rot?
Hardly.
What are you looking at out there?
The future of our nation.
Those outhouses?
No. I was just admiring my reflection in the window. Striking, aren't I?
I think.
Get up. Yeah.
Now what?
There are two sides to every...
Wow.
What do you think? Is my left side better or...
Gee, I got... It's a little cage with a canary in it, perched above a little lever. It's already open. It's blocked up with somebody's bed. What a pretty pussycat. Yipe. Yipe. Use it for what? It's closed. Very Spartan. Where am I gonna put it? Where am I gonna put it? Where am I gonna put it? All right, paint. All right, paint. Hi, horsey.
Hi yourself.
Nice teeth.
Thanks. I paid quite a bit for them.
I didn't think horses could talk.
Maybe they just never had anything to say to you. Ever think of that?
You mean horses have been snubbing me my whole life?
Well, if you want to put it that way.
What's a nice horse like you doing in a place like this?
Hey, I live here. What are you doing here?
I'm trying to get back to the future and save the world.
The future, huh? And I thought that Franklin guy was off his nut.
Is this some kind of a trick?
I don't do magic. I'm just a horse.
Well, I gotta go.
See you later.
Hi.
Hi there.
Laughed at by a horse. Whoa. It looks like someone's dentures were in here.
Hey, I've got to put them somewhere.
I don't want to touch it. I don't think I want this. Question is, which one's stuffed and which one's the real McCoy?
I assure you that we are both real, but we are neither one of us McCoys. We are Edisons, Ned and Jed.
Who's who?
Does it really matter? Even our dear father can't tell us apart. He only knows that one of us is left-handed while the other is right, but that neither of us are following in his tiny scientific footsteps. Hold still, Jed! So, I'm almost too frightened to ask, are you the marble delivery man? Or the model?
I'm the model. Should I take my clothes off now?
No. No, you most definitely should not. We couldn't get your body shape right anyway, unless we cemented 2 slabs of marble together. But then your statue would have a big seam in it.
That's okay. It would have one anyway.
Look, don't call us. We'll call you.
Dang. I'm no marble delivery man, but rock is my life.
I'm sure that's terribly amusing, where you're from. Where exactly did you come from?
The future. Kind of spooky sounding, ain't it? Ooh, the future. I'm from the future. Look out.
Gosh, it would be so nice if you weren't here anymore.
I'm the delivery.
Actually, we are well supplied with medium, so...
This ain't medium, it's the extra large.
Please go away. We artists...
Sorry, hope I haven't jostled you.
Too late.
Better not. That might invalidate the patent. Better not. That might invalidate the patent. It's Ned or Jed's head. It must be Ned's. Or is it Jed's?
Please give me back my hammer. Please give me back... Please give me back my hammer. Please give... Please give...
I don't wanna.
Please give me... Please give me back...
It must be Ned's. Or is it Jed's? I don't think I can do that. What for?
Please give...
Soon all the power of the heavens will be mine! All mine! If only we had some nasty weather!
I don't quite see how it can fly. I don't understand that technical stuff. Hey, what's that on the plans? It looks like a secret backwards message. Oh, it's just a coffee stain. Nah, there's printer's ink on the sheets. Nah, there's printer's ink on the sheet. Looks like he spent a lot of time in there. Chateau de Cheapo, 1775. All right, paint. These would look better on velvet. These would look better on velvet.
I told you guys I'll get to the flag next. I'm working as fast as I can.
Hey, chill. Take your time.
Don't tell me you've got another design change for the flag.
I've got another design change for the flag.
I knew it. What's the current brainstorm from our fickle founding fathers?
We need a babe in a leather bikini swinging a broadaxe.
What the heck? At this point, I'd do anything just to have it over with. Put the pattern on the table and I'll look at it when I'm done with this job.
Stars and stripes, dull, dull, dull.
Hey, don't criticize unless you got a better idea.
Gosh, I never want to mess with history. Better not. That might invalidate the patent. Looks comfortable. I couldn't sleep in here with all the racket.
Who asked you to?
Nah. I like these.
Too late. You've already rejected those.
That'd make a killer t-shirt. The late Max Addix, his petard runneth over. A lamentable fate for such a patriotic dude.
Here I am, don't get your curls in an uproar. Excuse me, Mr. Washington. All done here. Here I excuse.
Hey, lady.
Yes, Mr. Washington?
Do you know where I could find Red Edison?
He's probably in the basement workshop again. He's always tinkering with some invention instead of running the inn as he ought.
Don't you have any cleaning supplies?
Like most maids, I keep them on me cart in the hall.
My name's not Washington.
That's...
You're right, I am Washington.
I knew it.
No, really, I'm not Washington.
You're George Washington.
This isn't...
Well, you certainly messed it up.
I'll let you go.
Yes?
That's not what I'd call a lot of cleaning supplies.
Oh, ha! Get away from that. It's a good thing I finished now, They just don't make fountain. Here I am. Excuse. Oh, get away. It's a good now. They just don't make founding fathers like they used to.
He seems busy. Hey.
What is it?
You look kind of...
Of course. Then again, maybe not.
Do you know Ben Franklin?
Franklin? I would never associate with that overstuffed goofball. He has the stupidest idea about glasses with one red lens and one blue one.
What are you doing?
I'm inventing, you simpleton. What's it?
I know an inventor who looks a bit like you.
Well, it's not one of my sons, that's for sure. It appears that I, Red Edison, foremost genius of my day, am to be the last in a long line of gifted inventors. My nearly indistinguishable sons have decided that they want to be artists. I think it was Jed's idea. Or is it Ned? Ah, well, the left-handed one at any rate. Must be some sort of bad blood on their mother's side.
What?
It's a piece of paper that will stick to things by itself. Rather ingenious, if I must say so myself.
What?
It's a...
What are...
It...
Well...
You might... Super battery, eh? Brilliant design. Sometimes I amaze myself. Now all I need is oil, vinegar, and some gold.
It looks more like a raincoat than a lab coat.
Hey! Only employees are allowed...
It's covered with plans and junk. Just looks like a regular hammer to me, but...
Say, that's a left-handed hammer.
Nah, I like it the way it is.
Here I am. Excuse... Boy, what a...
Please give me back my hammer. Oh no! I've lost it! Oh, where hath gone the muse that once guided my hand with such care? Must inspiration be so transitory? Must art be so cruel? I'm a failure. Don't say that, Ned. Father was right. We Edisons are made to be scientists, not artists. Dear brother, we must be strong in these times of creative adversity. Why don't you let me take over for a while? I'll clean this rubble up and start over. You relax. Have a cappuccino. I'm glad we switched places. I think you're coming out quite well.
You're brilliant. What a novel design. Come to Baltimore at once. Hi there, mister.
Franklin, Ben Franklin, soon to be known as the inventor of electricity.
Do you know Red Edison? He's a scientist guy, too.
Red Edison? A scientist? He's just an innkeeper who pretends to be a scientist, and he's not very good at doing either one. I can't believe Washington and Jefferson picked his inn, of all places, to write our Constitution.
Shouldn't you say the discoverer of electricity?
You think the ultimate power in the universe is just under some rock waiting to be discovered? Ha! I, Ben Franklin, am going to summon power from the sky by sheer force of genius.
I wonder what Red would say about that.
Who cares about that crackpot?
Aren't you the $100 guy?
The $100 guy, not bad.
What's so bad about Red?
What can you say about a guy who spent the last 4 years perfecting a left-handed hammer? He's insane. And he steals other people's inventions, too, before they can even apply for the patent. Not that I'm bitter.
I need Red to help me save humanity.
So he's a missionary now, eh? Well, why not? Can't be any worse at that than he is at inventing.
Well, see ya.
Carry on.
Huh, this door appears to be locked. It's empty. There's nothing to get. Okay, I flushed it.
You're brilliant. What a novel design. Come to Baltimore at once. World's greatest mad scientist.
Get away from that!
Hey, Dr. Fred. You're going to get really chafed hands doing that.
Sorry, coffee jitters.
Maybe you should switch to decaf.
No, then I'd fall asleep and the dreams would come.
How's the mad scientist biz?
Not too lucrative lately. We're living mostly on the that and Edna's tips from her exotic dance.
We have to do...
What do you suggest, college boy? No diamond for the central unit, no power for the chronogens. A mutant monster of my own creation, roaming the... It's a dark...
How about catching Purple Tentacle?
He's long gone, probably taking over the world as we speak. Soon we'll all be speaking, well, English, I guess.
Why can't we just fix the time machine?
It needs a whole... Now, where am I going?
How much could it...
$2 million!
So, you've got...
Well, we had to rent out our mansion as a hotel. If only I had signed that contract in time.
What kind?
Well, after that incident when I was possessed by a meteor, somebody decided to make a show about us. But they didn't. All we got was a cut of the video.
Wow, that thing made millions.
Yes, I forgot to sign the royalty contract.
Let's go get the contract out of...
I forgot the combination.
But that's so stupid, Dr. Fred.
I know. It gives my in over and over again.
Is that why you drink so much?
I haven't slept in 2 years.
We have...
Yes.
What if...
I could just shut off my sludge-o-matic machine.
You have a machine whose sole function is...
You can't have a high-tech laboratory...
Isn't there anything...
Go diamond! Call me when you get a diamond.
Again, 1-800-STAR-WARS. Call now. Tell them Yoda sent you.